What's up, guys? Spin Firearms here. This is my Smith & Wesson M&P 40 Shield Performance Center. Now, I know what you're saying. Who carries a single stack? Who carries a 40? Blah, blah, blah. The answer to both of those questions, me. And I love both of them. I feel like you should carry the way you live, carry to be comfortable. Just make sure you have good training and you always have something on you. Oops, sorry, part of my grips are coming off. But the M&P 40 Shield Performance Center has been 100% reliable until last week, which we're going to get into. But before that, please hit the like button. Please drop a comment. I don't care if you hit the dislike button even. Just put a period in the comments, put an emoji. Doesn't matter to me. It all helps the channel. I'm all for 2A, helping people find gear, firearms, stuff that they'll like. That is what this channel is for. So if you could help me, it'll end up helping you. I promise. Now, I am big on shooting your defensive rounds through your firearm, right? Whenever you get a firearm, usually at the range or, if your local store is a range, they're like, yeah, here's your new firearm. And the person's like, okay, well, I want to try shooting it. So they give you a couple boxes of range ammo, right? And it says range ammo, training ammo right on it. You want to put 50, 100 rounds through it. It's going to cost you $20, $30. And they're like, awesome, my firearm's reliable. Then they say, okay, I want a box of hollow points so I can carry it. They're like, okay, here's your hollow points. The person's like, okay, my firearm's reliable. Well, instead of spending the $30 on 20 rounds, they spent $30 on 100 rounds that they're never going to carry with. And that's the thing. That $30 to spend on another box of hollow points is more worth it to me, in my opinion. Because here's the thing. Normally, I always check my carry ammo, which I did. I shot a lot of civil defense rounds, civil liberty defense rounds through this, which is my main carry. 3 mags are loaded up with civil liberty defense rounds, and 1 mag has HydroShock's 155 grain Federals, or at least it did. And I was actually carrying with those Federal rounds that day, right? And so I go to shoot, and I pull out, kid you not, I go to put my first rounds down range. I let 1 round go, malfunction. I think I had 4 malfunctions out of a 7+1 setup, so 50%, and they were all failures to feed. Then I'm like, what is going on? I was literally just carrying with this ammo. And then I realized, you know what? This is the one ammo I didn't test through this 40. And it's the one ammo it's picky about. And that's the thing. Some firearms are just picky. Some firearm barrel designs are just picky. It just is what it is. Some hollow points have wider openings or more jagged edges around it that get caught on stuff that aren't the smoothest. Where literally I ran everything else through this. I've put a lot of rounds through this since I've gotten it. And it's even a single stack. So putting a lot of rounds through a single stack is hard and challenging because you're always reloading. But I've actually done it. And everything is ran flawlessly except these 155 grain hollow points. They just didn't like this firearm. But like I said, imagine if that one day, with my luck, I'm carrying this firearm and I need it for some reason, and that's the luck I have. 50% jams. Imagine being in a self-defense encounter and you're tap and racking. And even when I was doing a tap and rack, it would rarely put the round in. It would rarely chamber the round. I had to manually do it at some points. Now, 2 times, I think, just by smacking the mag in, it loaded properly. But it was just like, what is going on? I literally was carrying this, and that was a big mistake I made. And like I said, usually I'm really good on it. So instead of spending, 20, 30 on range ammo, you also need to take $30 and put it through your firearm of defensive rounds. Then if those work, go buy yourself another box and put those in your carry gun. That's the only way you will know that training ammo is reliable. And it doesn't stop there. In 2 months from now, after you've done more wear on your firearm and have been training more with range ammo, put another box of those hollow points. Cycle your rounds that you've been carrying through just to make sure that the firearm is still in working order when it comes to those hollow points. They're hotter rounds. They're shaped differently. They are more quality rounds, but at the same point, in order to be defensive rounds, a lot of times that can hang up on barrels and stuff like that. That is why you test your firearms, and I didn't. And that's something that could have cost me my life. Luckily, it didn't. So you learn from these situations, and hopefully you guys can learn as well. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching.